and we're dealing with some cold temperatures this morning. We're back with STORA Track 3's Emily Pike. And Emily, we have a video that you took of a familiar experiment involving some boiled water and winter weather.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite tricks. In fact, I did this all the time in college. There are some safety tips before we actually watch this video. Probably a good idea to have maybe an oven mitt on, maybe some gloves, because it does involve very hot water.
Yeah,
in fact, boiling.
Hot water.
Yeah,
yes.
So boiling water, again, layer up, even if it's not feeling too cold outside, but for this experiment, it really should be cold outside.
Let's take a look at what you
did.
Yeah,
so here it is. Here's me yesterday throwing out some hot boiling water, and you can see the vapor cools, condenses, evaporates, and turns into ice crystal clouds.
That's
practically
cool.
Is what's happening.
I think that's the thing that Batman uses to get away.
Oh yeah, disappearing act. The fake, when you don't have dry ice to work with. Well, you can also expect to see this. You can do this especially today, but just remember to, if you are a kid, maybe you have a parent around, it's a good idea for that, for those safety features. Well, temperature should be at least into the teens. I like the dew points low as well, so that's how that'll work. But today, again, good day for it. Our dew points are seeing single digits out there, and our temperatures could even feel a little on the cooler side as well. We're also seeing some single digits with our temps. Mount Vernon coming in at 5, but a beautiful sunrise to start our morning. I know I love me some sunrise, especially after all that snow that we just dealt with. And our temperatures, looking across the United States, we are dealing with those cooler temperatures. There you can see up to our north, we're seeing -3 degrees, but we're also coming in near 0. But let's zoom in to our region. Mount Vernon coming in at 5, Festus at 6. Not too much warmer there for Sparta coming in at 9, Marion seeing 10. A little cooler, especially down south. Paducah coming in at 19, twinning up with Union City, Portageville at 21. So it's a very cool start to your morning. Just dress for the weather, because even the winds, they're not strong, but they're making the temperatures feel even cooler than what we're seeing. Mount Vernon coming in almost feeling like it's -2 degrees out there. Cape Girardeau feeling like you're 9, so you're feeling what may feel like single digits. You're coming in even cooler. So looking through our day, we are going to rise steadily. We're actually dropping in temperature right now as the sun just starts to put its energy and heat the ground. We do still have the snow and some of the melting happening, so you're probably dealing with some of the icing as well. We're not going to rise up too much more into our day, probably just sitting at those mid-20s as well, but some sun is some good news. So our threat tracker, I've bumped it up a little bit just for those cold temperatures, but we will see some sun. So if you've just been like me and wanting to get out and see that sun, today and Sunday are the days to do it. We are going to continue to see those cool temperatures, but a little warmer by a few degrees. Then by Monday, those clouds move in. We have a cold front coming in as well. So here's what we're dealing with actually. Clear sky. It's a beautiful day so far. We have a beautiful sunrise for us, and it's going to continue as we go through our Saturday. We are going to see some lingering clouds. I think maybe your counties off to the northwest, we could see maybe a few passing clouds, but nothing going to ruin your night. But we do notice even a little warm up into our Sunday ahead of a small, weak cold front. That'll bring drier air, some cooler conditions, and maybe a snow flurry on the back of this. Don't get too excited for you snow lovers. We just dealt with it. We don't want any more of it. But we do notice those clouds continue into our rest of the work week. So if you want to track the clouds, the warmer temperatures that are on our way, I'll get to that in a second, you can go download the Storm Track 3 app on Google Play and the Apple App Store. But overall today, we are looking at those cooler temperatures. So if you are heading out, it's a good day to bundle up and get the jacket, maybe even double up, get that winter coat. But my favorite today was the ice scraper, because I still had to get off all of the frost that was on the windshield, and that's going to stick around through most of your morning as well. Tomorrow is almost a copy and paste kind of day, a little warmer by a few degrees, not as cold for the morning, but still just cold enough. Those afternoon clouds will be moving through the afternoon ahead of a cold front. So looking ahead, you can see Sunday into Monday, we do dip down back into those 20s and teens for our overnight low. Not getting too much cooler into the work week. Actually, we're going to see temperatures rising, as well as those increasing chances to see more clouds, but we're not really looking at any precipitation, so that's some good news.
What a difference a week makes, seriously. We're about to see 50s maybe this week.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed indeed. Thank you, Emily.
Thank you.